Hello and welcome to another gorgeous example of course, a top-tier exotic from our Prestige collection. A car which had a huge task when it was first released. This particular car being a 2016 shape is a prime example of that. It is of course the Mercedes AMG GTS. Now even in the standard GT form, it's a fantastic car. The GTS even more so. A 4-litre twin-turbo V8 putting out fantastic numbers. 503 horsepower and arguably an even more impressive 480 foot-pounds of torque. High-end power is great. A lot of other supercars will give you that, but what a lot of them seem to overlook, especially Italian stuff, is torque. You really want that low-end grunt, which means that it feels like a combination of muscle car at its heart, but supercar in terms of performance, and then you have the cherry on the cake. It's a Mercedes. So it's a fantastic cruiser, extremely comfortable, has a beautiful interior, and it's easily one of the prettiest modern Mercedes models under this particular era of their styling. Now, this car comes in at less than £65,000, and its mileage is fantastic. 29,000 on the clock with a full Mercedes AMG history. Its 2 original keys, of course, intact with a June of next year MOT, and of course, no advisories at all. It has, of course, all of the usual ease-of-life accessories that you would want, such as heated seats, of course, the reverse camera, the fixed rear wing, the AMG night pack, of course, that lovely panoramic roof, which adds even more so to the feeling of space in a car which already has a fantastic supercar stance. It's wide, it's low, it's squat, and of course, these cars had a tremendous task to accomplish when they were first released, and that was taking up the mantle from the SLS AMG, Mercedes' modern gullwing icon. That was a big deal to carry the torch on from that car, and these did that admirably. In fact, in one way, they even outdid the SLS and even the SLR before them, and that is in terms of being cars that you can genuinely use as often as you want. These are not just weekend princesses or car show darlings. These are cars which you can genuinely use either as a daily driver or even to shoot down to the south of France, which of course is the perfect environment for a car like this. And because of the efficiency of that engine, not that you will of course be too concerned with fuel economy, but if you are, it is a fantastic long distance choice because these can hit 36 miles to the gallon on the motorway, which is very impressive for what is literally a 193 mile an hour car with a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds. So in very real terms, you're getting a car which combines the performance of a Nissan GTR or a Porsche 911 Turbo, but also the long-distance cruising, the fit and finish, the lovely prestige, and of course panache of a Mercedes AMG, and all of the history that comes with that. This is a hugely fun car to drive, and it's one of the relatively few options in this kind of supercar field to keep the engine in the front, which makes it that much more fun through corners. So ultimately, if you are looking for an AMG GTS, of course, this is a superb example with a lovely history, and it's ready to go. So, of course, you can get in contact with us about this car via the email address here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or, of course, on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.